Hello, third graders. Today we're going to be talking about how to make a name in space. So, not just any name or any bubble letter name. We're actually going to be making a name that looks like it's going back in space or coming forward in space with perspective. So, we are going to be using perspective lines to make it look like this is getting larger as it comes towards us in space. So, let's get started. The first step one, double click the word name to write your name in all capital letters. So I'm going to double click that. I'm going to start writing my name in all capital letters. And then I'm just going to slide it so that it's centered on that middle line. And you can tell it's centered because that red line shows up, just like that. Step 2, use the line tool to draw lines from all the corners of your letters, so all these corners of my letters, to the red dot on the horizon line above. So here's the line tool right here. I'm going to click that line tool. I'm going to take all of the corners of my letters, and I'm just going to draw a bunch of lines like so. And I'm actually going to do just one letter at a time to start to show you how it looks. Because right now it's going to look like just a bunch of lines and it's going to get pretty confusing. So we're going to do just one letter at a time. The next thing is use the polyline tool to draw shapes on the sides of the letter to make it look like it's 3D. So we're going to click next to that line tool, but we're going to click that drop down arrow and we're going to click the polyline tool. And then we're going to click, 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 and make a shape. You know it's a shape because it'll fill in. Then we're going to grab the point on the corner, go down, and we're using the lines we drew before to trace the shape. And there's part of my H. Now, when it's going across the top, like this, it's going to go horizontal. It's going to go horizontal, horizontal, side to side, just like it did before. And don't worry if you accidentally make a mistake, like here it's a little crooked. Just click the arrow tool, double click, and you can move that point over, just like that. And if it gets a little tricky to get a shape, that is okay. You can always zoom in using the magnifying glass tool to help you out in getting that shape. Now I'm going to get my sides. And I can see I made this one a little too short. It actually go behind my E a little bit. And remember, if something goes in front of your words, you just click Arrange, Order, Send Back. And now I can actually, once I finish my H, I can delete all the lines. I won't need those anymore. So I'm going to take my word, Arrange, Order, Bring to Front, so that's in the front. Now I can do something really fun. So the next step after I finished all my letters is I can add color, but I want to make sure that my sides are darker than my front. So say I want my letters to be purple. I want to make sure, maybe I make my tops a little bit lighter than that. Maybe that's a little darker. That's a little darker. This is really light. And now I have my first letter done. And you can see that it looks like it's going back into space as it's going towards that. Then I'm going to keep repeating it for each letter, but you'll notice that the letters are going to change direction. Say I'm doing my R is going to go in the opposite direction than my other shape because it's going to go back like that. So you want to make sure that you start by using the line tool to draw all your perspective lines, the lines that help you line it up. Then you're going to use the polyline tool to draw the shapes that you need to finish the letter. Then you're going to go back in and color them. You're going to make sure you delete all your guidelines, and then all you're going to have left is your 3D in perspective awesome bubble letters. Then you can print it off, you can put it on your sketchbook, you can put it on your locker. Good luck and have fun.